Hey guys, Tony here. Welcome to the video. In this one, we're going to be talking about what's going on with Zappiti. And unless you've sort of been away from social media over the last few days, you may not know, but the very popular media player Zappiti has announced that they're closing their doors at the end of the year. Now, this may not be a surprise to everyone. It sort of happened around April. I did release my video of the brand new Zappiti reference, and I was really excited to get that one in. The video did really well. And in the comments of that video, people were saying, oh, I heard Zappiti's going bankrupt. And that was news to me. I didn't actually know that at the time. So I did reach back out to my contact at Zappiti, and he said, look, unfortunately, they're having some issues with the French division of the company. The American division was fine and everything should be okay. So I didn't think anything of it. People were asking me to do comparison videos between the Zidoo and the Zappiti because obviously I'm a very big advocate for Zidoo. I absolutely love Zidoo products and it's probably my top recommendation, but we'll get more into that later. So I sort of carried on and I thought, look, I'm not going to do that recommendation video because if there's a cloud hanging over Zappiti, I don't want to be pushing people or recommending people to go and buy Zappiti and spending their hard-earned dollars on something that may or may not be existing in the future. Everything sort of went quiet for a while, and then a couple of days ago I got wind that there may be something going on with them, and I reached out to my contact that works at Zappiti, and I won't mention his name and I won't mention all of the details in the email, but it was a private email between us, and he pretty much confirmed to me that the decision's been made to close the doors, and that would be happening by the end of the year. Now, I know that everyone that has gone and bought a Zappiti reference or another expensive model, Zappiti NAS even, which is also very expensive, would be pretty upset and devastated to know that they've bought something that isn't going to be continued to be supported or to even work because they're going to be turning off their cloud servers as well. So none of the video matching, the movie matching and TV show matching, none of that will happen anymore, and you won't even be able to have the nice thumbnails to browse your library. You'll have to use the file explorer if that's something that you want to continue doing, which I don't really like the file explorer on any of the models. It's pretty clunky. I mean, the whole purpose of getting something like this is the Zidoo, but you want to be able to browse the nice pretty thumbnails and, you know, browse around and see other metadata about the movie. So in this email, like, I could tell that they're very devastated. The people that own and work at Zappiti are pretty upset about this. And it's not something that they wanted. They worked really hard to try and fix whatever was going on behind the scenes to keep the business going, keep the support going. And I feel for them. I feel really bad for them, and obviously for anyone that's got a Zappiti in their setup. I've got the Zappiti reference in my setup. Even though I use the Zidoo mostly, I just love the way the Zappiti looks in the rack, and it's a premium piece of kit. So what I thought I'd do is just go into a little bit about what's going to happen moving forward so that you can make a decision and then offer some alternatives to you. So essentially, my contact told me that they're developing an app, and this app will function similar to the standalone apps on the Zidoo, where it doesn't require any kind of cloud servers or anything like that. It just runs on the device, and then you can browse your library and it will do the matching and things like that. Now, they did say that this will come at a cost. I'm not sure if it's a one-off cost or a subscription cost, but I think if you're invested in the Zappiti infrastructure and it's not something that you want to just go and throw in the bin, buying the app, no matter how much it costs, may be a really good option for you. I don't have any details about pricing or when it will be released, but it's something to keep on your radar, I guess. So that's the first option. Keep your Zappiti and then wait for this app, and then you may be able to use it moving forward. There is also another option with the Zappiti, and it's something that I'm going to spend a little bit of time trying to get work myself, and that is like putting Kodi on there and then basically running off your NAS if you have a NAS or any hard drives, and connect through Kodi and actually use Kodi to play on the hardware. I see no reason why, if you can get something like Kodi to work on it, just continue to use it that way. So those are your two options with using the Zappiti. So the next thing, if you sort of decide that you don't want to continue to use any of the Zappiti products for whatever reason, there are a couple of other options that you could go with. Now, anyone that's watched my channel for any length of time knows that I'm a huge fan of Zidoo. I've been using them for quite a while now. I would say I'm an unofficial brand ambassador for them. I've made several videos that you can check. I will leave a card up above to some of my videos so that you can check them out. And recently they did bring out the brand new range of Zidoo products, which is this one here is the Z9X Pro. It is the next iteration from the Z9X, obviously, and it does have some upgraded features. It's got a slightly faster processor. It's got more RAM. It does lose the HDMI in, which I did find a little surprising because I thought that might have been something that people wanted to use for their 2-channel, but they did get rid of that. But they did include Wi-Fi 6 and also HDMI 2.1, which is really cool. And the interesting thing about the Zidoo products is that with all of their models, they generally will have the entire range of products having the same chipset, and they may just upgrade more RAM and have extra spots for hard drive space. But the experience on all of their products is generally going to be very similar, or if not the same. And that's what I found in my experience having, you know, done the Neo Alpha, which is like their premium 4,000 Australian dollar unit, all the way down to the Z9X, and I found the movie watching experience to be pretty much identical in all ways. But yeah, having a look at some of the features, like it does 12-bit BT 2020, and the VS10 engine for Dolby Vision, lossless music playback, and yeah, it's got all the main features that you would hope from a player. Yeah, you can have a look here. It's got all the standard sort of inputs and outputs. It is missing, as I said, the HDMI in. One thing I don't like about it is I don't like this home screen. This home screen is I don't like it at all. It's the only player that has it. All of their other players have the newer version, which looks much nicer. And there is a way around it. Finally, McBlooner, if you have a look, I'll leave a link down in the description for that, but McBlooner has developed his own little app that when you start it up, it will revert it to the more premium looking home screen. But yeah, like to me, everything about the Zidoo is just so much nicer than any of the other offerings, including Plex, Kodi, and sadly Zappiti as well. So that's just my preference. So price-wise, it has gone up by $50, which is not bad. I mean, $250, and I will tell you now that this performed better than my Zappiti reference. I'm sorry to say that. I love the Zappitis, but my Z9X, the original one of this, which I ended up donating to a friend, is better than the Zappiti reference or even the signature player. The performance that you get from this, the speed and the loading of the poster wall and just loading movies, matching, is just a lot faster. There's a 100% success rate when bringing up the metadata. The Zappiti would often not categorize 4K UHD, Dolby Vision, HDR10. It would miss a lot of that when it was matching. This gets it 100% of the time. Now, for $250 US, I'm just saying this could be an option for you. I will leave links down in the description to all of the new Zidoo products. $250, you're pretty much getting everything that the Zappiti would do. Obviously there's no NAS, but like in my case, I have 3 NASs set up with all my movies, and basically whether using a Shield, a Zidoo, a Zappiti, or a home theater PC, it all connects to the same source. So this could be a great option for you. If you've gone and shelled out for an expensive Zappiti product, $250 extra, and then you've got something that will be able to do it for you. There is no hard drive slot in this, as you can see. It's got a spot here for a SATA connection. So you can plug a SATA, like a big spin disk, and plug it in here. It does look ugly, but if you've got it in a rack, it won't matter. Or you do what I do, and I've got no hard drives connected to any of my devices, and I use a NAS. So you can do USB as well. So there's some USB slots here, as you can see there. But that could be an option for you. I'm now finally able to answer the question I get asked a lot, which is Zappiti or Zidoo, and I will say hands down, it's going to be Zidoo. It's been Zidoo for me for a while, but because I don't like to create any kind of brand rivalry, I generally will not trash any other product. And Zappiti is not rubbish. It is 100% a great option for people, outside of the fact that they've gone bust. So there's my top pick. Now, you might see here on my desk as well, I've got the Shield Pro. Now, this thing as well is a absolute monster. This can replace your Apple TV because it can do everything it can do, as well as putting Kodi on there will give you Dolby Atmos. So the biggest drawback of the Apple TVs is that they don't do Dolby Atmos properly. They just can't do bitstream, and it's more of a licensing issue than anything. But none of the Apple products will do True HD 7.1 with Dolby Atmos. They will do EAC 3, I think it's called, and Dolby Digital 5.1 with Atmos support. So you're getting a max of 5.1 or 6 channels with Dolby Atmos metadata. So things like Dolby Vision will work, but Dolby Atmos, you're getting more of a compromised experience. But the Shield, on the other hand, which I do have in my setup, the Shield will actually allow bitstream. So you can install Kodi on here. And I did do a video on that, so check the card up above as well. I did a video comparison between pretty much these two devices, and so that you could see which one may suit your purpose better. But the Shield is more of an all-in-one device. It can run Kodi, so you can attach your storage to this, and you can watch all your movies as you normally would through your Shield. So guys, that's where we're at the moment. And of course, if you have any questions, leave them down below. I'll be sure to try and get answers for you. I know a lot of people are really upset because you can actually still buy the Zappiti products on various stores. So, and I know from speaking to a couple of people here in Australia, they're literally buying them now, not realizing that the company is going to shut their doors by the end of the year. So I hope that this has been helpful to give you some hope as to what you might be able to do if you've already got a Zappiti, but also some options if you want to try something new. Zidoo, #1 pick for me. Absolutely love them. I'm not paid by them. I'm just a huge fan. So I love what they do, and I've gotten all my friends onto the Zidoo bandwagon, and they're really happy. I hope that's not the end for Zappiti. I hope that somehow they're able to rebrand or recreate their product offering in some way, shape or form so that they can compete in the market, because at the moment, Zidoo is #1. I know there's Dune, which I think is a Russian company. I haven't seen much from Dune, and I think Zappiti actually were working with Dune back in the olden times. But I haven't seen many other dedicated players that can do what this can do. And just the user experience is absolutely amazing from the Zidoo. So again, guys, check the links in the description. I will have links to everything down there. You can buy them off Amazon. And yeah, let me know what you think down in the comments section. But anyway, guys, that's it for this one. You'll catch me in the next one. Bye for now.